said, "How you doing?" And she goes, "Fine, fine." And I went on and did a few things right there. I mean, we didn't even walk 5 feet from each other. And we kind of bumped into each other again, and guess what came out of my mouth? "How you doing?" I mean, we just say these words, but we really don't mean it.
Right.
I mean, he walks up to a total stranger and goes, "Hey, how you doing?" And really want to hear all their problems. Huh? So, right now, I'd like you to close your eyes, if you would. I gave him that microphone, if that's okay. It's right there. Thanks. Didn't want to get yelled at. Close your eyes. I want us right now to invite or re-invite, because Brother Bosworth did an awesome job teaching Sunday school this morning. Amen. If you missed it and they recorded it, I'd recommend you to get that, because we all need to know God loved us. God forgave us. God brought us out of the deep miry clay, as the song and the saying goes. But I'll be quite honest with you. He brought me out of some awful sin. He brought me out of places that I'd be ashamed to stand anywhere and fess up. There's things in my closet I don't want any of you to ever know that I did when I was younger. He forgave me. He put them under the blood. And as Brother Boswick said, people come through, and I want to judge people. I want to look down my religious, righteous nose and say, "You sinner." And the whole time I forgot where I come from. Awesome lesson. Because without those lessons, all of us get that righteous pride. All of us get that pride. We've been in church this long. This is how we do it. We need to be like little kids if we want to enter into heaven. Now this morning I want to have fun. Tonight I want to have fun. If I can't have fun in church, I don't want to go to that church. I still want you to close your eyes right now. We're going to have puppets. We're going to talk about Save Our Children and coin cards. And the puppets have songs, and hopefully there's some stories that will touch your heart. And at the end of this, I'd like us to pray. If you feel the urge in the middle of the service to come down and pray, it's okay. There's an example. When there was a woman that had an issue for 12 years that finally had enough courage to fight the crowd to touch Jesus. That same Jesus is here this morning. And if you've got a problem or an affliction that you've been battling for years, don't you wait till the end. Don't you wait to come get your healing. Don't you wait to come get your answer. Because He's here this morning. The same Jesus that healed that woman that day is here this morning. And too many times we want to be dignified and wait till the proper time. Man, if I'm drowning and I'm going down for the third count, I'm going to grab anything and everything I can to get that last breath of air.
That's right.
Jesus is here. Reach out and grab Him this morning.
Amen.
If you already feel the conviction, just imagine what He's going to do if you'll open up and become a kid again. When the puppets sing the songs, if you'll get with them, when the stories go, I love closing eyes because it blocks out all the other distractions. It takes away what the devil is trying to do. Somebody in a pew may be wanting to talk. Somebody in a pew may be scratching their head, thumbing through a Bible. It allows God for you to focus on that one thing. Instead of hitting the target, we're hitting the bullseye. And with that, you ready to sing? Because what kind of day is it? Is it a day to worship the Lord? Or is it a day to come to church and be frowny? All right, so I'd like us to do some warm-up exercises. All right, everybody open their eyes.